Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, I would love if you guys could like and subscribe to this channel because it really helps me grow. And if you guys are returning subscribers, thanks for clicking on this video as well. I'm really glad to see you guys back. If you guys don't already know, my name is Kirthi, and this video is going to be my 2-year Gucci Marmont Disco review and actually why I am deciding to sell this bag. So this is my bag right over here. I actually have it in original packaging because I'm selling it and I just wanted to take some pictures of it to post online. But it was a really difficult decision. What ultimately swayed me is that last April 2017, I realized that I had also taken photos of this bag to sell it, but then later on decided not to sell it because I decided maybe I'll give it 2 years and then see if I really wanted to sell it or not. But I'll show you guys how it looks. It basically is in original packaging with everything, so you guys can at least see how it would look when it was first purchased. So it came in a box like this. For those that don't know, this bag was purchased in, I believe, January of 2017. So actually I took the photos in April of 2018. I totally forgot it's 2019 for a second. Brain fart. Okay, so anyways, this is the bag. It came with a nice bow tied. It was probably tied a little bit better than how I have it tied. With it, I got two, I guess, posters at the time. This one just had their newest collection at the time that just got released, which is the Marmont collection. And over here, I just got some posters of the new collection release. The Marmont collection actually released in late 2016. I believe it was like November or December. So in January was when they were really promoting it, and they were giving out like booklets and pamphlets to every customer, I believe. So this is the bag over here. I tied this ribbon, so it's probably not the best. And when you open it, there is a little piece of tissue paper with the sticker on it. And then I actually just slid this out to save the tissue paper. And it came in a little dust bag like this. I actually always had it stored in the dust bag because I was really scared of damaging this bag because of its soft, subtle leather. With it, I also got the receipt in a little pamphlet and the card of the associate that helped me at the time. So the bag had a little dust bag like this. One thing I am gonna say is, honestly, Louis Vuitton, I only have 2 designer bags. I have the Louis Vuitton Alma BB, and then I have the Gucci Marmont shoulder bag in the size small. And I will say that the Louis Vuitton dust bag was much better in quality than the Gucci one. This one is really soft and it stained quite easily, so I wasn't too happy about that. But I mean, it's just the way that you store the bag, so it wasn't really a big deal. This is the bag right over here. The bag, it actually is the size small. I didn't go with the mini because this one was a lot more suitable for my lifestyle, and I loved how it had the adjustable strap. At the time that I was purchasing this bag, I was really in between 2 different bags. I was in between the Gucci Soho Disco bag. I'll insert a picture in the screen somewhere. And I was in between this bag in either this color, the black, or their nude. In the end, I ended up going with this bag because I felt like the nude was similar to the brown Alma BB that I have, and the sales associate had convinced me that if I had gone with the Soho Disco bag, it would be going out of style, as the Marmont collection was supposed to be replacing the Disco collection. And she had told me that it would be much easier in terms of resale if I had in the future decided to resell it. So I wanted to go through the pros and cons of this bag before I go into the reasons of why I'm personally selling it. So first I'll start off with the pros. So one of my pros was the neutral color. I love that it's a plain black bag and that if you just switch it this way, you can't really tell where it's from, and the hardware is hidden, so you can still wear it with silver accessories. Another thing that I really liked about this bag is the timeless shape. It is a rectangular crossbody bag. I can't really imagine something like that going out of style, especially anytime soon, because crossbody bags have been in style for a long time now. Another one of the pros that I had was this style of leather. This style of leather is really good because it doesn't scratch very easily. It's very durable for the most sense that even if you did get a scratch, the texture would really hide it well. Another one of my pros is that if it's a full-size wallet, that was really important to me because I didn't want to have to switch my wallet in and out depending on the purse that I was wearing. Ultimately, that's what swayed me from the mini to the small, because I didn't want to have to take out my cards and put it in another wallet or have to buy another wallet because I only have a full-size Continental wallet. In addition, I really wanted it to be something that I didn't have to feel like I had to take things out of when I was wearing this bag. Because I know with some mini bags, even though they look super cute, you have to start putting your stuff into like a card holder and not carry a makeup bag anymore. But with this bag, I could make sure that I could fit my sunglasses, my wallet, my key holder, my makeup bag, and everything else that I basically needed on an everyday basis. So another one of my pros, sorry, I'm just looking on the side because I actually have a list of items that I wanted to go through with you guys today. One of my pros is how spacious this bag is. It looks quite small, like the width I believe is around 2 inches. I believe it's like 13 or 14 inches across. So it looks quite small, but honestly it is so spacious. As I said before, I was able to fit like my wallet, my makeup bag, my glasses, my key holder, my card holder, and like a bunch of other stuff. So even though it looks pretty small and compact, it fit a lot of stuff, which I really liked because I am basically a hoarder and I carry everything with me at all times. And my final pro for this bag is the durable hardware. So even though I've worn this bag quite a few times, I took it with me to New York, I've taken it with me on vacation a few times, the hardware has absolutely no scratches. I think it's because of the rustic gold color and the way that it kind of already looks antique. So I think that combined with the fact that I try to be a little bit careful with my bag has kept this bag in honestly pristine condition. So that has been one of my biggest pros, because now that I'm selling it, I'm having a very easy time with that, and that has made me really happy, because I think that if I'd gone with the Soho Disco bag, I would have had a much more difficult time selling that bag. And now I'm going to go into some of my cons, or the reasons that I'm actually selling this bag. So this is one of my pros, but as a result it ended up being one of my cons, because this bag is pretty much the exact same size as my Alma BB, and more often than not I'm wearing browns, so I don't often actually wear this bag compared to my Alma BB, which I've probably worn 400 times. I've probably only worn this bag about 50 times in the same period of time of owning both. Okay, another thing that I realized is that my Alma BB and the Soho Disco bag, they both have gold hardware, so I don't really feel like it fulfills any differences in my closet. So basically they're both the exact same size, they both have the exact same color hardware, they're pretty much similar in crossbody length, they're both crossbody bags, and compared to both of them, I just always end up picking the Alma BB over this bag. So it's not that I don't love this bag, it's just that I love the other bag a little bit more, and I don't want to keep so many things in my closet, especially if I think that somebody else who will be purchasing this will wear it a lot more than me, because I don't want to be hoarding a bunch of bags or items that I don't end up getting a lot of wear of. If you guys know me as a person, I'm someone that even though I might buy a few things that are expensive, I want to be wearing it almost every day. I want to feel like it's worth it for me. I'm not someone that keeps things in my closet. I'm definitely someone who loves to re-wear items and style them differently. That's another issue that I had with this bag, is that because of its boxy size and shape, I didn't feel like it complemented a lot of my outfits or choice of outfits, because if I was wearing a form-fitting tee, I didn't feel like the boxy shape complemented that. That's just a personal choice though. I don't know if that'll apply to most people, but for me personally, it didn't suit my sense of style. Another one of the cons that I had with this bag is that even though the leather at the top is very beautiful, the leather at the bottom is flat. It has no texture, so it is very easy to scratch. I've also noticed on the resale market that a lot of people have bags sagging. I can go through the reasons why my bag doesn't really have sagging, because if you look at it, it's very square. Let me hold it from the handles. So it has little to no sagging, but it's actually because I have actually made a base shaper for this bag. So anyone that doesn't know, a base shaper is basically a piece of either plastic or laminated cardboard, usually covered by fabric or another pretty material, that goes at the base of the bag, and it evenly distributes the weight throughout so the bag doesn't sag. I was actually unable to find any base shapers online, so I actually took the courtesy to making my own bag. Another thing that I did do to make sure that this bag was in pristine condition is I always kept it stuffed. I'll just show you guys how I keep it stuffed and the base shaper looks. So stuffed, I usually keep it with bags of air. I think that these are just the bags that it either came with because I believe that it came with air stuffed in it, or I ended up getting these while purchasing something else. I'm not entirely sure. This is the base shaper that I made for the bag. It is a piece of laminated cardboard that I sewed into a red piece of fabric. It is pretty flexible, but honestly, I think it makes a big difference because as I said before, I've seen a lot of bags in the resale market, and I would say like 99% of them have sagging at the base, but my bag has absolutely no sagging, so I'm almost positive it's because of this. Because it's not like I didn't overstuff my bag, because as I said before, I am a hoarder, so I definitely was not that careful with this bag. So when I purchased this bag, it was basically when the bag had just been first released. So I didn't actually know how popular the bag would become, and that was essentially what swayed me from the disco bag to the small Marmont bag, because I thought that this bag wouldn't be as popular as a Soho bag, and I wanted it to be something that wasn't very noticeable. Like when I was walking down the street, I didn't want so many people to know what kind of bag it was or what brand. And at the time, this logo had just released, and it looked very different from their classic logo. So I was thinking, oh, maybe people won't know it's Gucci, but as a result, the opposite actually happened, and now everybody has this logo, whether it's on a belt or a wallet or even this exact same bag. So that's one of the reasons why I actually want to sell this bag, because I didn't want something that would be so designer in your face. I wanted something that was more subtle. And I know it sounds pretty dumb because it does have the 2 GGs, but honestly at the time I didn't know how popular this bag or this logo would become, and at the time Gucci was going very downhill. So I thought that this was the bag to go for if I wanted something that was designer but nobody would really know what it was. And at the time I was also thinking that if I switched it this way, it looked more similar to their classic logo, because the Soho disco bag, I'll insert another photo so you guys get a reference, has basically something similar to this on it. So I thought that more people would know what brand it was by facing it this way, but actually the opposite happened, and that's one of the reasons why I'm selling it, because I don't necessarily want something that every single person owns. So I'm gonna do a few, like just putting stuff in the bag and showing you guys how much really fits in it. So I'll open up the bag so you guys can see how big it really is. It just has my base shaper in it. The one thing that I don't really like either is the suede material on the inside. It catches a lot of dust and you kind of just have to lint roll it. Also, the light interior to me doesn't make much sense because it is a color that can be very easily stained, and as a result I don't feel comfortable putting just like a random lipstick or something in there. I always feel the obligation to put it inside a makeup bag and put it inside my bag, because I really don't want to get massive stains on this bag, especially because it was so expensive for me. So I just have a bunch of items over here that I was going to try fitting in and showing you guys. Let me know if you guys wanted me to review any of these items. So my classic Continental wallet, I believe, is the Emily wallet from Louis Vuitton in the Damier Ebene. I really like it because my boyfriend got it for me in early 2016 and he got it personalized with my initials, so it will always be one of my favorites. This wallet does have quite a bit of wear and tear, so if you guys want me to review this, just let me know in the comments below. So the wallet fits perfectly across. Here I have the mini pochette. I use this as my makeup holder. I really like it because it holds a ton of stuff. I mean, right now I don't have too much in it because I was using my wallet on a chain earlier, and I have a lot of my lipsticks and stuff in that right now, but this fits perfectly inside as well. Then I have my clays. I usually use this for either keys or cards, but I am a member of every loyalty program basically, so this is stuffed with cards right now. I'm going to put that one in as well. And this one is my key clays. It's just the 4 key holder. I have my Fit for Less membership in there. Just close it. I bought this one used. It is honestly like a really pretty color, but one of the least durable leathers ever because there is a ton of wear on this one. So that one I'm putting in there as well. So it still does have quite a bit of space. Let me see if I can fit something else. I also have my sunglasses. I just have them in a little pouch right now. So I'm gonna put that in there too. Okay, perfect. So I think that that's about as much as this bag will fit. And that's it. So the bag has all this stuff. It doesn't look overstuffed. There's no sagging or anything because of the base shaper, but as you guys can see, it does fit a lot more than you guys would assume. And it doesn't actually look too crazy or overstuffed, and there's no bulging out of the bag. So I think that that's pretty awesome. It almost feels like an endless pocket where you could just keep putting stuff in. If you guys know what I mean. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, I would love if you guys could like and subscribe to this channel as it really helps me grow. And if there's any other videos that you guys want me to make, just comment it in the comment section below and I'll see you guys in a future video. Bye!